Look, it's an exciting night. I think Ambassador Grinnell has done a hell of a job. We've raised a lot of money tonight. There's a lot of really good people showing for this evening. We're excited. I've been told Les Mis is great. I've never seen it before, so I guess we'll find out, but I'm excited about it.
The last time you were here, there was some booing in the audience. Is that something you're concerned about this evening?
No. When you sign up for national office, it's one of the things to sign up for. There was some boos, there were some cheers, and I'm sure we'll probably have a little bit of both today.
Mrs. Vance, are you a Les Mis fan?
I'm looking forward to it.
How's it going on the board of the Kennedy Center?
It's been a good experience so far. Looking forward to the next one.
And Mr.
Tell us a little bit about the call that you and Susie Wiles had with Elon Musk.
Which one? I've had many calls with Susie Wiles and Elon Musk.
On Friday?
Mr. Vance, do you think that Gavin Newsom wants to be arrested?
I think probably it would probably help his 2028 Democratic primary prospects, and that's all he seems to think about is politics. But I really would love for Gavin Newsom just to do his job, because California, it's such a beautiful state. It's got so much potential. But what's happening in LA really is a disgrace, and I think it traces directly back to his and Karen Bass's leadership. So very unfortunate.
Mr. Vice President, do you believe that Iran wants a nuclear weapon?
Well, I don't know. I think it's really up for them to signal to the world. What the president has said is we don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon, and we're willing to do what's necessary to ensure that doesn't happen. We of course, are in the middle of a negotiating process. Our hope is that negotiation process ends successfully. If it doesn't, we're going to have to figure out what to do.
And can you just give us one comment on Elon Musk? Have you helped to make that situation better with the president?
Well, what the president said very clearly, one is that Elon said some unacceptable things. I think the president was rightfully very frustrated about that. But he also wishes Elon well and has no desire to be in some long-term feud or beef with Elon Musk. I think the president can speak for himself on that. My words are very simple. I think that it was wrong, but I also think that it's in the best interest of the whole country for one of the country's great entrepreneurs to also be supportive of the president and our agenda. If he doesn't, I think that'll ultimately be Elon Musk's loss, but I expect and I suspect that Elon Musk very much wants to be on the team. And it's for him and the president to speak to their direct relationship.
You told could accept Elon Musk back as an informal advisor?
Again, I'll let the president decide that. I mean, the president makes the determinations about who's going to be a formal or an informal advisor in his administration. We're obviously grateful for what Elon Musk did early on in the Doge process, and I'll let the president speak to what kind of relationship they're going to have in the future. My job is to implement the president's agenda and make sure that we do everything that we can to do his good work for the American people. I'm going to keep on doing that, and I'm sure he's going to rely on a lot of formal and informal advisors over the next few months.
And just quickly, can you confirm that call on Friday with Musk and Susie Wiles?
On Friday, you mean?
Did you speak to him?
Ago?
Yes. Did you speak to him?
I don't know, actually. So again, I mean, in the last 4 months of my life, I've probably had 100 phone calls with Elon Musk and Susie Wiles, so it's hard to place these things. But yeah, look, I've spoken to Elon and the president about trying to ensure that Elon is publicly supporting and privately supporting the president's agenda. I'll keep on doing that.
So what is your message to your artists who say President Trump staged a hostile takeover of the Kennedy Center and they're now going to boycott this place?
So, sorry, say that again?
What is your message to artists who say President Trump staged a hostile takeover of the Kennedy Center and they refuse to perform here now?
Well, look, I don't know which artist said that, but it's not a hostile takeover. He's the President of the United States, and this is the great performing arts center of the nation's capital. It's right for the President to have some role. When I see what Ambassador Grinnell and the President have done tonight, raising $10 billion, I believe is the final number for what we've been able to bring into this great facility, I think it speaks to the power, actually, of having the President on the side of the Kennedy Center. I think it's going to be a great night and the start to a great season.